Thank you for joining me on a misty, moisty autumnal morning. And I want to take the opportunity to just, whilst looking at this scene and the mist rising from the water, the sun tempting to break through, the leaves very much golden, and falling onto the path and the grass below. I want to talk about silence and the use of words. Silence, a bit of a contradiction in terms when I'm on one side this lovely scene, but on the other is quite a busy little road. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm just trying to ignore it. But I came across a quote yesterday that's some are saying it was from Abraham Lincoln, others from Mark Twain. I don't know. And it says, "It's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt." I guess there could be those of you who are thinking that maybe I should shut up. In which case, apologies. I do my best. I do. There's a similar quote in Proverbs, because of course I had to have a quick Google of things, didn't I? Proverbs 17 verse 28, which says, "Even a fool is thought wise if he keeps silent, and discerning if he holds his tongue." Yeah. Silence is a strange thing. It can be comforting. It can be threatening, and all points in between. I know friends who have to have music or radio or television on in their homes. I am quite comfortable with my home being quiet, but then I will want some music, and I can't tie this change in feeling to any change in mood. If I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling low, maybe it's what I'm doing. If I'm working on my laptop, I need quiet. And I never was one of these people who could have music on when they were doing their work from school. I needed quiet. But have you ever met with someone, first date, and you start off with the pleasantries, and then that awkward, that uneasy silence? Yeah, that can feel, what can I say, what can I say? I've got to say something. I'll ask a question. And I've done that more than one occasion myself, and the questions have been quite open ones, and the answers have been, "What? Right, let me get out of here, please, as quickly as I can." But silence is something that we use in therapy. It's far too easy if you've asked a client a question, or if the client is obviously giving thought to something, to either step in with another question or to make a comment. It's good to leave silence for a while. Maybe use an encouraging smile, an open hand movement, just to encourage them to begin to use their words. I once worked with a little girl who was an elective mute. This was in the educational, not the therapeutic setting, though the two very much combined in this case. And again, it was so easy to want to fill those silences for her, but at the same time, not to ask too many questions that could well lead to her feeling a little bit threatened. It was a balancing act, but hey, a lot of life is a balancing act. So how do you cope with silence? I know that I did not speak to a single person yesterday. I exchanged text messages with my friend, the one I phone every single day, but sadly she's in hospital. So it was a matter of, that's not funny. It was a matter of texting. And it just didn't hit the mark. I didn't even have any post for my lovely post person to tap on the window and check that I was okay. And it was only when I started thinking about this that I realised that I hadn't actually spoken to a human. I spoke to the cat, yes. But in situations like that, if I do see somebody, it's very easy for me to partake of a little verbal diarrhea. Hopefully not too much word salading, as a certain somebody over in the US uses with regular monotony. So on that note, I'm looking at this peaceful morning scene. I'm going to say thank you for joining me, and thank you for breaking my silence. I don't think I would do very well in a silent religious order. The guffaws from the ducks, yes, I would struggle. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye for now.